Hello everybody, Nanjec here, and welcome back to another episode here in the survival world. In the last episode, we cleared up this mess of a villager breeder that was up here in the sky. We also created this. This is where our new villager breeder is going to go. They're going to go in here, be bred up, and they're going to stand right here. I added this little platform in. You might have not have seen it in the last episode. So that's here. We're going to have some leaders up there, and then we'll just have to bring in pigs down here and villagers. But we're going to do that towards the end of the episode, at least moving the villagers. I don't know about the pigs. You can see I detailed the back of the wall here a little bit as well. But we have something completely different planned for this episode. Let's take the elevator up. So what I want to do today involves this, the ender chest. If you look inside of our ender chest right now, you'll see a lot of cobblestone, a lot of empty shulker boxes, and then 3 shulker boxes, one with a lot of elytra, the other with some picks and some tools, the other one with a ton of cooked chicken that we don't use anymore. So I've tried doing this in the past, but this time I really want to make a commitment. I really do. I want to get shulker boxes inside of our ender chest so that when we're out and about doing projects in our world here, we can stop at any time we need something and pull it out of our ender chest instead of having to fly all the way back here just to get something like something silly. But if we keep everything in our ender chest nice and neat, we won't have to do that anymore. You can see I tried to do something over here with it where we would look in our ender chest, deploy it, and then it would do that. Kind of what we have over in our actual storage system over here with all of these. The only thing is I just simply don't have enough space for all the items that I have in this world to fit in a shulker box. So trust me, I've tried keeping things in my ender chest, but I'm a messy person. Even if I renamed all these, filled them to the brim with whatever we needed, and we started using it, it would get so messy so quick. That is why we need a redstone machine that will help us sort it and organize it. I'm going to hop into a creative test world here to show you what I mean. So this right here is a one-wide tileable redstone shulker box sorter. I believe it's by Pala from the Psycraft server. If you guys know the Psycraft server, they are notorious for massive, ridiculous technical projects. And this is actually pretty tame compared to some of the stuff they've done. However, this is exactly what we need for what I want to do. And there is no way I would have been able to make this on my own. I've compiled a list of 18 shulker boxes that I want. I don't need to fill up my entire ender chest with shulker boxes. I'm not going to be that organized. What we kind of want is we want to be able to take our shulker boxes from our ender chest, throw them literally on the ground where a hopper will pick them up. They're going to get thrown on the ground and thrown into this sorter, which is going to sort all of them into their respective location where they need to be. It's through item sorters and key items that we have inside of the boxes. So, for example, this one is oak logs is the key item in the sorter. You can see right there. So it'll just run through here, and if it detects an oak log, then it sends it down here, and then they're actually reunited. I don't want to explain it all. I don't know how to explain it all. Go watch Pala's video. He explains it much better than I do. You know, I kind of just want to top off all of our boxes after a project because, you know, we get back, the boxes are missing things. We want to refill them, and I just want to automatically refill them. Where I can just throw them into the system, hit a button, they'll go through the system, get refilled or topped off, and then they'll get dispensed back up here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly, you know, how it would go, but that's kind of the idea. So it's been a little bit, and I think I've come up with something that works. It looks a lot different from what we had before, but I think that's good because what we had before really wasn't working. Okay, so I already explained how the sorter works. You know, all these will come down here. These are just the same box, just for testing's sake, but these will all be different boxes with different items here on the inside. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what it's missing, grab what we need, and replace it. And it should go pretty fast. That's kind of the idea, hopefully. I think I just said like 50 times in that sentence. That kind of sucked. Check this out. When we hit this button, boom, goes through. Those go in. So let's run through it again just real fast. We're going to put in the shulker boxes from our ender chest up here. All the different kinds of shulker boxes that we'll have a wood box, a stone box, a box with lights. They'll all get sorted out into one of these 18 spaces. When they're all in here, we'll go through, we'll see what they're missing. We take whatever we need, put it in there, take whatever we need, put it back in there, repeat all the way down, come down, hit that, goes through, comes up, place our boxes back into the ender chest. Perfect. All right, so I'm trying to think of a good place to put this ultra storage system. I really want it to be close to this one, almost like a part of this one. Even though it actually won't be a part of it, I just don't want to have to run from this one to that one, because that's kind of what we're trying to cut out or avoid doing anyway through this. I was thinking maybe by the Portus storage system. This is like where all of our bulk storage is for everything. It just seems like too long of a walk, which is saying something. So if you come down here, walk around, I think right here is a perfect space for it. We have the drop chute, the other elevator going up. It's right down here. We really have no functionality for this room besides our maps. This is our huge map, and this is our normal map. Right here in the center, it makes a lot of sense. I did this little door with a pulse extender, so we can just flip that thing. And yeah, it works really nicely because I have these trap doors anyway, so I just used an observer, a T flip-flop, and a pulse extender, so we can just hit it pretty nonchalant. Now I just have to dig out this area. I'm going to go back into the creative world, measure it out, and dig. So I'll catch you when I'm digging, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you then. Where was that replay mod last episode when we blew up the whole old villager trading hall thing? That would have looked really cool, like the camera zooming around the sky. But yeah, anyway, hope that was sort of enjoyable. We got some shulker boxes of stone from that. So this did not take very long, and this is actually all the space that we're going to need to build this thing. So yeah, I'm going to compile some of the items we need just to get ourselves started, and I will be back with a box full of redstone stuff. All right, so a lot of redstone, a lot of iron, a lot of cobblestone later. Here we have it. This is a lot of redstone components. We definitely had to dip into our redstone reserve here, but all good. We have all the stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's all this stuff, but we're right here if we need anything. We're gonna take it down and start building. I don't think this will ever get old. That's so fun. It's tileable, right? So once we get one of them built, then it's pretty much just copying it over. So we really don't have to look at a picture. We just place them next to the blocks that are already there. It's sort of like a schematic. And then that'll go into there when it's extended. I think that's the first one done. I'm literally just going to extend them out. I just flew through the... Because it's tileable, we don't need to worry about anything. We're just going to extend it out. We don't have to think about it. So this is actually really nice. All right, so it's only been like 5 minutes, and it's actually coming together pretty quick. I'm kind of surprised, actually. All right, so we are done. That took like no time at all. It's very dense. Here, let's see if we can... Ooh, yeah. We're crawling around on the inside. Yeah, we're going to give it a test. As I was going through here, I realized that I had forgotten to put the observers on the back. Not a big deal, though. We got it figured out. What we need is we need 24 of each of these keys. They're not really a key card, but they're like a key item. And what's going to happen is it's going to search the shulker box for this item, and then that's how it's going to know where to store it, or where to sort it, the shulker box. So yeah, I'm going to go around, gather the rest of the key items, put them in the storage system. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. We put all the items in the sorters, and then actually, if I can get back up here, I just need stairs or something so I stop wasting rockets. We put some stuff in the shulker boxes. They're not full yet, but each one of them has the key item somewhere. So if the key item for our toolbox is buckets, there's buckets in there. If the key item for our wood box is oak logs, there's going to be oak logs in there. So I made sure that they're not full yet, but just for demonstration purposes, this should sort the box into the correct place. This is me testing it for the first time on camera, so we're going to see if this thing works. We toss them in. Oh, I don't think it's working. No, all the items are flying out the end. Okay, so something is broken. So they're not all broken. As you can see, the glass box went into the glass space. The potion box went into the potion space. So I'm trying to find a pattern here. Yeah, that's it. So it was the items that were in the first slot. So it looks like the key item actually needs to be in the first slot. All right, so I reorganized. I even added a little place where we can see them all at the end. So that's sorted pretty quickly. What was that, 15 seconds? And now we're just going to see if they're all correct. Oh, that was satisfying. That was really nice. So, yep. Wood box, stone box, tool box, fight. So yeah, it works really well. Now, all that we need to do left is decorate this place, add in some kind of quality of life functionality to the bottom, the actual interface where we're going to be interacting with everything. Some stairs, some water elevators. But yeah, we'll just clean this up, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, so in the last clip I said I would see you in a bit. It has been a bit. It's been like 2 months, actually. A little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. I get busy, okay? I'm sorry. So I said that I would finish this up, and I did. Well, I didn't say I would finish it up. I said I would work on it. Maybe I did say I would finish it up. I don't know. I'm a liar sometimes. So you can see we got this top area done up here. We got lights down there. We're using the end rods because we are rich, man. You might notice these two little holes over here. These are going to be the water elevators. So one of them is going to go down, one of them is going to go up, and it'll lead us down into this area where they're all dispensed, where there will be a floor with chests where we can refill them. I already talked about all this. I don't think I'm going to work on this right now because we did a little bit of work on that up there. Of course, I did that work like 2 months ago, but you know. No, today I actually want to work over in our village area with the ugly roofs. Man, when I built these, I really liked them. But the more that they age, they just look so busy. So I think at the beginning of the episode, I said that I was going to move some of these guys over from the old breeder to the new breeder, which we will still do. We're still going to do that. You'll notice all the emeralds that we have, and those are just some of them. We have this, that, and then that much left. And we get these from our raid farm, of course, the best way to get emeralds in this game, I'd say. And of course, emeralds are used for trading, and that's exactly what I want to do with them. See, you'll notice I'm eating these things, golden carrots. They're tasty. Best food source in the game. Well, I have a bunch of homebros over here who like to sell me those carrots for dirt cheap because I force them to. They give me a 1-to-1 ratio, so basically I can convert all of these emeralds into carrots. Now, the reason I want to do this now instead of later is because we're still playing on 1.14. I don't know if you can see there up at the top. We're still playing on 1.14, and in 1.14, there was an exploit, because I'm still playing in it, where villagers will just constantly reset their trades. And since our emeralds are essentially infinite, we have infinite emerald, that we're able to trade with them constantly throughout the day, and they just keep refreshing their trades. And there are 9 of them, so by the time I finish trading with all of them, they're all ready to trade again. In 1.15, which is the current update, you can only trade with them twice a day, which means I would not get as many carrots, and it would be a lot slower of a process. And I kind of want my carrots now. Nope, I can't see now. I will see you when these boxes are all filled up with carrots. I just traded so many golden carrots, I turned myself into a golden carrot. I'm sorry. I'm golden carrot Nanjec. You know, I had to craft golden boots for that bit. I didn't just have golden boots lying around. So that's cool. Not, am I right? All right, so we started with 2.5 boxes of emeralds, and we ended with over 3. And how does that work? That's because after I started trading with them enough, their trades actually dropped, and they were offering me 3 carrots for 2 emeralds instead of 3. See what I mean? Which is great, because now we have 3 whole shulker boxes full of carrots. This should last me a while. Seriously, that's really cool. All right, so now I'm actually going to kind of make a big decision. It's always kind of big when we do this. I'm going to update the world. I'm going to update it to 115 now that we have that stockpile of carrots. That's really all I was holding on to 114 for, was for those exploited villager trades over there. So now that we kind of got what we wanted, let's just update, dude. Let's just do it. I'm going to make a backup, and I'll see you here in a couple seconds. All right, here we are, guys, in 1.15.2. I cannot tell you how good this feels. And also, I'm using Optifine, the pre-release for Optifine 1.15, which hasn't been out. It's also part of the reason why I haven't updated is because Optifine wasn't out yet. But yeah, it feels good to update. 1.15, baby. We might do some stuff with bees next episode. That'd be kind of cool. Set up some honey block farms. So going down the checklist of things I want to do in this episode, one of them is look at our gold farm. Just take a good look at it. Obviously, we're not just going to look at it. We're probably going to end up doing something with it. So you might be able to see a vague shape in the sky. This is, of course, a classic donut design for a gold farm. This gold farm has served me well. You know, it's worked fine. If I stand here, shoot one of these guys, let me turn down the sounds. You know, they'll come after me, whatever. But the thing is, after a while, they stop. They stop coming after me. Man, yeah. Which means it makes it really hard to AFK here. So you see all these guys that are spawning in, they don't care. I never AFK here because this thing is broken. But that's why I wanted to come over here is I want to tear it down. It's not working, and I have a better design. We're going to replace it. We just need to get this thing out of here. So we're going to salvage some of this, maybe, I don't know, 9 stacks or so. You know, and as I'm tearing this out, I realized I wanted to do a third-person time-lapse of me kind of ripping this thing out. But I'm in 115. I don't think replay mod for 115 is out. If it's out, you're about to see a third-person time-lapse, and you might be hearing music right now. But if you don't hear music right now, well, I'll see you in a bit. And I'll wait in. All right, cool. So that took me like 15 minutes. Cleared out a little bit of it. We didn't do the entire ring, but we got a whole shulker box full of yellow terracotta. And then some. 5 whole more. So up until now, you haven't been able to link an overworld portal to a nether portal that's on top of the nether ceiling. So you've always had to go up a ladder on top of the roof, do something like that. Well, now you can link them straight to the roof, and we have access to the roof. All right, so I was checking our situation on the yellow concrete. We do not have a whole lot of yellow concrete. We have some yellow concrete powder, but it's only like 5, 6, 7 stacks maybe, and we need about 2 shulker boxes full of blocks to build all the rings. But I don't really want to build it out of the terracotta. I kind of just want to use the terracotta as a trim, you know, like this, you know, just as a trim. And then I want to use the concrete for the actual platforms because I think that would look really cool. Did I show this? I think I showed this in the last episode. Wait, is that? This is always so fun. I love this stuff. Go, go, go. Is this, did they fix this bug? They did not fix this bug. All right, I'm going to AFK, wait for these shulker boxes to fill up. It should be quicker than you think. I mean, we're already at almost 5 stacks, and we just have to do 2 of these. Bada bing, bada boom. We can start on the project. All right, and just like that, it's done. We have 2 shulker boxes full of yellow concrete. So now it's just a matter of actually going to the nether, picking a location, and starting to build it. Really, I guess. We have this little bay over here. It's called Eagle Bay. I called it Eagle Bay because from the sky it kind of looks like an eagle. And I'm thinking this might be a cool place to have a gold farm, especially since I kind of want this to be like a port of trade at some point. So, build some kind of ship or trading post on the back of this or around the shore. Yes, okay. So that was definitely the trick. Up there in the sky, it looks super goofy right now, but we'll build a tower or something, maybe scaling up to it. That's great and good. Now all we need to do is grab some scaffolding, get some more building materials together. All right, so we're up here in place. We have the scaffolding. We're at the correct Y value. And we need to build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 blocks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are just going to start building the rings as soon as possible. And we're going to get them constructed. So maybe I'll get the first ring done, and I'll check back with you. Then we'll just keep going. I guess it's kind of a grind to make this, but in terms of gold farms, it looks pretty simple. It's just a pretty simple design. So, yeah, I'll see you when this first ring is complete, or the outline is complete. All right, so the rings are coming along nicely. This is kind of what they're going to look like all the way around. I'm just filling the first ring in with the yellow concrete. We're going to have 3 of these rings. So this is just the first one. Then 2 blocks up, there's going to be another one right there. And we're just going to replicate this 2 blocks up, and then 2 blocks up again. So there'll be a 2-block gap in between each of these. One thing that I kind of want to work on is making this thing look nice. That's why I went through the hassle. The hassle. I have a machine that generates it for me. You know, I kind of want it to look nice. I spent the time getting the terracotta. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I think the slabs kind of ruin it. I think the slabs are just kind of ugly, especially with the theme, you know, the gray doesn't really fit the yellow. So there are a couple blocks we could use that mobs can't spawn on. Slabs is just one of them. We could also use leaves, and we could also use glass. And I think we might use the glass. The reason we want to use glass is because our concrete maker can actually generate sand as well as gravel. So we have a lot of sand, and we have a super smelter that can smelt all the sand into glass very quickly. After I'm done building this first layer here, I think I'm going to go back, grab another shulker box, or a couple of shulker boxes. We want about 1.5, and we want to get sand. So we'll go to Project Incon in the end and start that bad boy up. Get a ton of sand, smelt it all down into glass, and we're probably going to use yellow stained glass just to fit with the yellow theme. And we'll end up ripping all this out, replacing it with the glass, and I think it will be really good. I think we'll be doing ourselves a service by using the glass instead of the slabs, because the slabs really, I think they just kind of detract from the whole vibe. First, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to go grab a lot of glass. Look, I'm going to open this, and there's going to be glass on the inside. Ready? Look at that, right? It's that easy. So it's actually been like 24 hours since I recorded the clip of me opening the shulker box. Not because it took me 24 hours to get all of this glass. It actually only took me 45 minutes with our kind of cheaty sand, gravel / concrete powder production machine that we have. So yeah, now it's just a matter of removing this slab ring around the outside that we have with the glass. I know in this episode it seems like we're just cutting from thing to thing to thing. But yeah, I'm going to replace this with glass and then get more of the platforms done. I just really want this thing done. I kind of want this thing done by the end of the episode, and I don't have it rendered or edited or anything yet, but man, it's got to be getting pretty close. We've done a lot this episode. Check it out, guys. 3 rings set up with the glass ring on top. That's looking really cool. That's looking dope. Oh, I gotta say, I am very, very pleased with how this is looking so far. The killing chamber is made out of slabs. So we're gonna try to use sandstone. Sandstone kind of has a tan, yellowish color to it. So yeah, we're gonna use sandstone slabs for the killing chamber. Unfortunately, though, I don't carry sandstone on me at all times. So I'm gonna have to run back to the base, and that'll actually be a good time to organize some of the stuff that we have here. I'm going to go grab some stuff, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Little bit of an update. We got all these guys in place. I gave them a little angry face. See the little emoticon angry face. We have all the iron golems, all the pigmen in place, all the way around the farm. Let's see if we can take a fly around. See them all there on the edges. I had to turn my game sounds way down. I don't know if you can hear that, but I bet you can. The minecarts are angry with me, guys. Oh, they're mad at me. We're about to test this. All I have to do is set up the filters here, which takes about 2 seconds. I just have to run back real quick grab some gold and stuff. And then the next time you see me, I'll be firing this trident at one of those pigmen's faces. And we'll see what happens. Okay. This right here is the moment of truth. Oh. That's a little freaky. Are they actually dying? They're dying. They aren't aggroing though. Oh, they can hit me. Oh, they can hit me. So, this is sort of a win, but it's not an entire win. As you can see, things are not going entirely as they should. Most importantly, they aren't staying aggro, and that's a problem. I'll definitely have to look into exactly what's going on with the aggro. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. It's kind of getting a little lengthy. I just wanted to finish this, or at least get it in a good place. So yeah, that's going to wrap up today's episode. That's going to wrap up this quarter's episode. At this rate, we might get 4 episodes over the course of 2020, which would be really cool, you know? Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, I guess. I don't know how to feel about this, man. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. See you, everybody.